Hey everybody, welcome to Pink Shade. It's Monday, Mugshot Monday. I'm here with Keisha to talk about 60 days
Hey,
in. How you doing, girl?
I'm tired. I'm
Oh,
tired from the holidays.
yeah.
We went out of town, just got back, so just tired.
Lots of people
Bad.
had comments on me asking you about the green bean casserole and you saying that Black people don't eat green bean casserole. Lots of people backing you
Did
up on that.
thank you. You know why? Because it's true. No, 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 no. And Thanksgiving is not the holiday you want to test out to see if we like it because no, we don't
It
do
is
that
kind
here.
of it is kind of gross. The only reason I like it, I think, is because of the crunchy onions on top.
Just eat the crunchy onions then.
I know, I do buy them sometimes and just eat them, which is can't be good for
Yeah.
you.
Why
Um,
ruin it with the green beans?
and I think it's got, like, cream of mushroom soup in it, but I never eat the mushrooms, because I hate
I love
mushrooms.
mushrooms. It's one of my top 5 favorite foods are mushrooms. I can eat mushrooms every day. I don't want them cooked. I want them raw. So good.
That makes me sick. Do you like raw peppers, like red and green peppers, yellow peppers, orange
Uh,
peppers?
they're okay. I could do without them, but mushroom, that is like the earth's meat right there. I
That
love
is the
mushrooms.
grossest thing you've ever said, and you've said some gross things.
I love them. I do. And
Ugh.
oysters and blue cheese. Oh man, I love those.
Blue cheese, yes. Oysters, bleh, no.
So I'll even eat them smoked out of a can. Oysters.
Listen, we can't start this off with me feeling like I'm gonna barf. So let's
Okay, let's
okay.
roll.
I will say if you're watching on video, I do have a visitor and it's Violet. Look at her. Come at your baby. Look at
And
her.
she's over there minding her own red business.
Look at her.
And Mary Payne just won't let her be, y'all. She just won't let her be.
No, she's so
She's
cute.
at peace. She's like, I'm just minding my own red business over here and,
Well,
carry
I
on.
don't know. You and I were just talking about your dog having separation anxiety. So
Yeah.
Anna was at the beach and now she's gone. And when Anna leaves, then Violet is very sweet and loving to Dave and I.
Mm. No, Saki's not. He just turned 1 on Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
He absolutely hates my mom. Like, hates
What?
her. Yeah.
Wow.
He's a good judge of character.
That's not true.
And so, like, she called me. She goes, I'm glad you're home. She goes, your dog, he wouldn't let me take him out. I even put meat on top of his crate. He wouldn't come out. She goes, I left out the room and came back. The meat was gone. I'm like, well, he ain't crazy, but he does not like her. He goes into full protective mode of me. He growls at her, barks at her. He wants nothing to do with her, period. And God forbid if
Wow.
I'm in the room and she comes in the room, no. So I
That
can't stay gone longer than 3 days, which I was used to that because Sushi would start to get really depressed if I was gone longer than 3 days.
yeah.
He would mope, he'd stop eating, or they would have to hand feed him his
Uh-huh.
food.
Mhm.
So it's like 3-4 days max. And now he tears up my Saki tears up my pillows when I'm gone now. And it just dawned on me. I'm like, it's separation anxiety. He doesn't do that when I'm home.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to put all your pillows up on the high shelf in the closet.
The last time we were in Vegas, he destroyed 2 of my decorative pillows.
Ah,
When I say destroyed, oh my God, it was so bad.
no, Saki.
Yeah.
It's not how we
Mm-mm,
act. Uh-uh.
mm-mm. And you don't guys don't know. Me and my decorative pillows, I'm funny about them. Like,
Mhm. Mhm.
I love them. I love them. But
I sent you one that
they
one
don't care.
time that, Anna took a picture of in somebody's house. She was dog sitting, and it was like a Gucci pillow with
Yes,
a
that
cat.
Gucci pillow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "I think it's
I
fake."
love those.
Yeah, I think it's fake, and I think I found it, like, on Shein or something for you.
Yeah, I think you did show me that. You showed me like the real one and how much it costs, and then like the Shein version
Yeah.
of they look the same.
Um, this is what Violet has decided to do now because she's mad because nobody's paying attention to her. So if you're watching a video, she's now having a
Oh,
fit. She's gonna kick all those pillows off the bed. I mean, hey, go downstairs if you want attention. Okay, Dad's downstairs. Go find Dad. Go find Dad. Okay, this is not about you. This is about prisoners.
she's like, no, mm-mm,
Okay, so now
not doing it.
she's gonna go downstairs now. Okay. She
Okay.
realized I wasn't
Okay.
going to be petting her or rubbing her or trying to figure out why she's been licking her foot for 3 days. Go on, Violet. You got it. Go, girl. Go, go, go. You got it. You got it. Oh, you did it. Okay. All right, guys.
Funny.
So that was Dog Corner with Mary Payne and Keisha.
Mhm.
So we're 60 days in, season
Yeah.
4, episode 8. See
Mhm.
nothing, say nothing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're going to start with Nate, Alan, and Andrew in the 500. And so this was confusing to me. So we see 2 guys
Okay.
standing by the doors, and I guess they're going between the 500 and the 600. But a black screen of death says a trustee transports marijuana into zone 600 for an inmate. So I guess it's a 500 guy putting
Right.
something under the door. It was confusing.
Mhm.
And then later you see him like doing something in his sock, and he said it was in toilet paper. I was confused.
Well, it was really confusing because we never saw any drug usage in the 600 pod. We
Right.
only saw it in the 500 pod. Because
Right.
God forbid if they were smoking weed over there with fucking Matt.
Oh my gosh. And
Oh,
Tebow and
this would have been so bad.
Tebow might
So,
could use
well,
a
maybe
little
that's what
weed.
they need. I
Yeah.
think Matt could too. This might have been a good thing right there. And they're messing it up. They both need it.
Um, so we see Nate on the phone in the
Mhm.
500. And so then the dude in the 600 calls Desmond over. Now they're for some reason calling Desmond also they're calling him BG.
You know, I have come to realize that when you're in prison, you have to have at least 45 nicknames.
I
You
mean,
just have to. You cannot. I don't know if it's the same for the white guys because I haven't heard any of the nicknames for the white guys, but the black
none.
guys, they've had like 5. It's like, who?
Who?
Him?
Wait, I thought it was
Oh, okay.
Desmond.
Yeah.
Um, so a dude in the 600 calls Desmond on the 500 over to the wall, and
Mhm.
he says, "He just sent me the weed. Do you want some?" And Desmond's like,
Right.
"Hell yeah, hell yeah." So the talking head Nate goes, "I was shocked, to see how the weed gets into jail. It's so
Mhm.
easy." And to see Desmond do it is disheartening because it worries me he'll slip back into the life that got him in here. But I got to try to get a better understanding of what other contraband is coming in and how it's getting in.
Because that is why they are there
Right,
to
to
do
figure it
all
out.
these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the talking head, Alan says, Alan, the cop, says, I've
Hmm.
also been keeping my eyes open for contraband, and it's evident there's a drug problem in here. Like, we can't have warm food, but you can get all the weeds you want, you know?
That was the best line of the whole episode for me. We can't get warm food, but there's fucking weed in there. Well, you know what? I may prefer if I smoke the weed, I'm really not going to care about the temperature of my food after that.
You're going to
Just
be
give
like,
me whatever.
Cheetos are fine. Yeah.
Cheetos, yeah. I'm
Cold
good with it.
sandwiches. So, now Nate and Desmond are in their cell, and Desmond is saying he's
Mhm.
going to roll it up. And he's like asking Nate, like, do you want to join me and all that? And Nate's like, nah, I don't think I could do that, man. And the talking head, Nate goes, I've never done drugs. Like, I've just on the outside, like that's just never been my thing. But I do see
Mhm.
this as an opportunity to figure this out. So he's talking to Desmond and he goes, I don't understand. Like, how could you smoke weed that's been in somebody's butthole? And he goes, why do you think it's in the butthole? He goes, how else do you get it in
Yeah.
there?
He was
And,
almost shocked when he said that. Like, what are you talking about? Buttholes and what?
and he goes, you tape it up in here. And he points to something up in here.
Mhm.
And Nate goes, I don't get that. Because when I came in the prison, I had to shower. So, like, how would you hide it?
So as the episodes go on, and you can
Yes.
really tell it from the women's jail,
Yes.
there seems to be a little bit of difference in between the treatment of the races. I don't know if you've noticed that or not.
So you're saying Nate had to shower in front of everybody, but Desmond didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you think about some of the privileges that some of the girls get versus, the ones that are getting called cracker, like
Yeah.
there's just a little bit of difference between the treatment of the races that I've noticed. I think if you're white, it ain't white. It ain't right.
Uh-huh.
In this kind of situation. I
Mhm.
think they get treated poorly.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
That's my observation.
Um, so then we see one guy who's a trustee slip a lighter out of his shoe, put it in a paper, and slip that under the door. And I rewound that because I was like,
Yeah.
so he's got a piece of paper and he puts it in front of his shoe. So you couldn't see whatever he pulled out of his shoe because I guess he knows the cameras can see him.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't think anyone. I don't think anyone's watching the cameras.
Oh, no. Nobody's
I think they could have done
sitting.
this shit right out in the open
They
and
could
would
have
have
just
been
lit it up
okay.
right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nate tells us, I mean, this is crazy because it costs a lot to rent a lighter
Right.
for a couple of
Yeah.
hours. It's going to cost 4 items. And I love how they just say 4 items because what we have all known, it's like ramen is more
Mm-hmm.
than Kool-Aid or whatever because of all
Right.
the things you can make. But he's just
Right.
saying 4 items. So I wonder if
So I guess it could be like 4 bags of ramen or a bag of chips
it could
or
be
soap.
four Kool-Aids, 4 items, you know?
Yeah. I guess it just depends on what you want.
I guess. Nate goes, I mean, it's going to cost you at least 4 items to rent a lighter for a couple of hours. So it takes a lot
That's
to go into
crazy.
this, to, like smoke the weed.
Yeah.
So then we see Desmond lighten up in the cell with Nate.
Mm-hmm.
He's going, oh, Nate, I feel good. And the talking head Nate goes, yeah, I mean, I wish he could have just like waited to let me get out of there. Because if we get caught and it's in my cell, we're going to be in a 48-hour lockdown. Like, and I don't want that. Like, I don't have anything to do with this. And he says a guard walks through about once an hour. So the guys plan to smoke the minute the guards leave. So right at
Mm-hmm.
10 is smoking time. So is this 10
Yeah.
a.m. or 10 p.m.?
I'm thinking I would want it to be PM personally.
But I'm thinking it's a.m. because surely at 10 p.m. they don't walk through and then come back through at
Yeah.
11 and say it's lockdown. Surely at 10
Yeah.
p.m. is lockdown, I would think.
10 a.m. is pretty early to be getting high, but I mean, what is time when you're in jail?
I don't think they
Nothing.
know the difference. So
Mm-mm.
right at 10 is smoking time. A bunch of them go into one cell and they're all taking off their shirts. But
I
they're
don't
not
know
like
why.
throwing them out or anything. So I was like, if you're
Mm-mm.
smoking and you've got your shirts are still in the room if you're trying to make
It's still gonna smell like it.
they're gonna smell.
Yeah.
So they all take off their shirts and they smoke. And the talking head, Alan goes, they're up there having a big Snoop Dogg toke party, and you can see all the smoke coming out, and not once did an officer come into the dorm.
That is crazy behavior to me. Cause I tell you what, we were traveling and I had my window down for a second and a big 18-wheeler passed by me and I can smell his weed.
Yep.
So you cannot tell me that these COs
Right.
are not smelling this weed.
I
There's
don't
just
think-
no way.
There are certain spots that you drive and my windows will be up and we driving
Yeah, you can
and
smell
just
it.
in that neighborhood or on that certain stretch of, whatever, you're like, you can smell it. It's always in the same spot. So, it's always coming from the same house, going to that same
Yeah.
section of road. So they definitely can smell it.
And then God forbid if you get hydro. Like
I don't know what that means.
it is like a higher strain of marijuana and it literally smells like two skunks fucking. That's how bad it is. I kid you not. Like, no, thank you. Like, it's strong.
Ew.
Yeah.
So Alan says, no officers came in and he goes, you see
Of
stuff
course
like
not.
that as an officer, like it's heartbreaking, like they're not doing their jobs.
Yep.
So Poncho is Alan's roommate, and he's saying, like, I didn't keep the door closed, man. I didn't want, they're trying to get me to go in. And I don't want to, which is interesting, right? Because
Which is
Poncho's like,
very interesting.
he's like, I'm actually just trying to do the right thing in here, right?
Okay. Good job, Poncho.
Good job, Poncho. And Alan goes, how did they even get that lighter? And Poncho goes, they get it from the trustees, and he's like, the dude with the dreads. So like they all know who it is,
Who it is.
what trustee can get
Yeah.
it for them. And it's like, God, you can't even trust the trustees, man.
No.
No. Crazy.
No. Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go over to Andrew, Matt's son. Black screen of death. Timothy, his roommate with the ears, is getting released. And Andrew's like, it's crazy because like he did drive me nuts, but I'm going to pray for him. Like I'm going to miss that little fella, but he's getting released. Like he's getting out.
He's in prison. Yeah.
And
he needs all the prayers that he can get.
I know, because remember he had his mom was in the hospital and his wife might have been sick and, just a lot of stuff.
Maybe whenever like Andrew gets out, he'll like send him a speaking spell because he still needs a little bit of.
Not a speaking spell, Keisha. Oh my God.
He needs a little help.
Oh my God. Okay. Bless him. So, in the talking head, Andrew goes, Timothy, he looks ragged. Okay, he's covered in tattoos, but that guy, he's got a good heart, and I've really learned in here not to judge someone's external appearance, is what Andrew says.
Like they were all trying to do to you
Right,
last episode.
right.
Yeah.
And then talking to Timothy goes, I can tell Andrew, he's actually a really good guy. He looked at me like a little brother, and I really appreciated that. He's a good guy, even though I did like spread the rumor he
Yeah.
was gay,
He was gay.
Um,
Yeah. Forget that part. This,
yeah,
that's not important.
he's nice. So
Yeah.
Andrew goes, now I'm anxious about getting a new cellmate, and it's nice to be alone in here for a little bit. But
Here we go.
he gets a new guy. It's Kendrick. Now, Kendrick was a black guy with dreads, but I don't think he's the trustee with the weed.
No, I don't think so either.
Because he's new. He's new.
No, I think he's new. Yeah.
Kendrick seems lovely. He's like, hey, man, how are you? How's it going? What are you in here? How long you been in here? Is this place a shithole or what? They seem like they're getting along. And he says, how is it in here? And Andrew goes, people fight in here, but mostly it's gang related. And Kendrick goes, oh, really? Like Bloods fighting Bloods? Andrew goes, yeah, we've had that. And Kendrick goes, yeah, I'm affiliated. And then I was like, oh,
great.
Shit.
Don't tell Matt.
Don't tell
He'll
Matt.
go to full-blown cardiac arrest over there. My son.
And Kendra goes, well, I'm affiliated. And he goes, but I don't let anything like that, come into prison. Okay.
Let's hope at least don't let it come into the cell. I mean, whatever you do out there, just don't bring it inside the cell with me.
And Andrew goes, I do worry about anything going on over in the 600 with the bloods flowing under the door, because now I've got one in the cell with me. And then you see him laying there like doing like, good night, John Boy, good night, Mary Ellen.
Yeah,
they're like the door's closed. You hear him just chatting, and he goes, you have any kids? And Andrew goes, no, I don't have any kids. And he says, do you have any kids? And Kendrick goes, yeah, I got 2 or 3. And Andrew goes, 2 or 3?
So with this last roommate, he had to help him learn how to read. With his new cellmate, he's gonna have to get an abacus to teach him how to fucking count. 2 or 3, like, is there one on the way?
What do you mean? That third one you're not sure? Like,
are you waiting on a paternity test to come in? Like, what is the or 3?
That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. All right, now we're going to go over to Jaclin, Stephanie, and Angela in the iPod, the South Annex. And so we open with Swole in her giant underwear.
Girl, it is literally an afterbirth diaper that she has on. It's so bad and big.
It's like a onesie.
Yeah.
It's just like a one piece,
it's
right?
Connected to a big ass shirt.
So she's just walking around.
You guys if you're just listening to this, you have to go and Google Swole. Someone actually DM me. It's like, can you take a screenshot of Swole? It's like, no, but I'll do a Google search real quick, and there she is.
And then you saw her. Okay, yeah.
You won't find her in her underwear, but you will find a picture of Swole. And
I hope you didn't find any spoilers. Did you find any spoilers?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Okay, because we got that one, and I don't want any more.
And that was a huge one. It was horrible. Like,
to whoever did that, we didn't want it. Okay.
Wasn't it Kimberly?
No, we told Kimberly. Kimberly's like, what?
That's right. You're right.
She didn't
I can't
know.
remember who that was. And I still have hope it's not true, but I saw it on the Reddit, so I know it's true.
I hope it's not true, but
maybe they got it confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what Swole was saying. Okay, she says,
are you gonna talk like her?
I'm gonna try not to, because I don't think that would be good for me.
Okay.
But she says, I'm gonna get her. She says that hoe should have stayed in her place. Like Pooh's gonna stay in her place. And she says Pooh, but I think she means Pool. But maybe Pool's nickname is Pooh. Because didn't Pooh get beat up by that other girl a couple episodes back?
Yeah, I remember that.
But she says,
okay.
Pooh. I think a Pooh.
Well, she ain't got no front teeth, so she can't. Maybe the L just doesn't come out.
Pool.
Okay.
She says, so like Pooh's gonna stay in her place. She got her ass motherfucking whooped for being in somebody else's business. Now that cracker should have stayed in her own motherfucking place. Bitch, you better have your shoes laced up tomorrow. You better hope I go to prison tonight. Straight up.
The only hope Jaclin has is to run. because we know Swole can't run, but then she's got all her minions that'll do the running for her
I
and just
know.
bring poor little small Jaclin to her. This is
Yeah.
bad. It's scary.
So we're talking to Jaclyn goes, I feel very threatened right now. And then we see Swole, they have to come out for like count check or whatever. And Swole's like,
yeah, because
she is giving her the crazy eyes.
She's got kind of like Uncle Ruckus eyes. I don't know if you ever watched what was the name of the cartoon? The Boondocks. Uncle Ruckus has crazy like he's got this one eye that just kind of pops out a little bit. It's totally how Swole looks. It's crazy.
It was scary.
Yeah.
She goes, I stood up for Stephanie and I put a target on my own back by trying to be a friend. Talking head Stephanie, who has become the biggest asshole on the planet. Like, has there ever been anybody worse on our television?
And we watch a lot of assholes on TV, but she's in the top 5 of assholes.
She is awful. Yeah. And Stephanie goes, Jaclyn stood up to Swole, and now somebody's going to get hurt. It's either going to be me or Jaclyn, but somebody's going to get hurt. And if in prison you get involved with something that's got nothing to do with you, you made a target of yourself. So I have to separate myself from her immediately. Yeah, I'm going to throw her under the bus. I don't have anybody's back in here.
Bitch, she was helping you.
She was helping you. And now you're like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I throw her under the bus. She's horrible. She's a horrible person.
She hasn't said a word. She hasn't said, hey, Swole, it was a misunderstanding. She's not even trying to comfort Jaclyn. She is separating herself from Jaclyn like Jaclyn has the plague.
It's
like
awful.
I can't be seen by her. I don't want to be by her. She has to have been this horrible in the real world, but it just was down deep.
Yeah.
And it's like jail has been therapeutic for her. So the worst version of herself is coming out right now.
It's like almost horrible. Like we should go back and watch that first episode to see what we could find out about her that we've forgotten. Because it's only been 8 episodes.
So sweet and innocent.
She seems so like, oh, here's the bad neighborhood over here, but I live over here in this night. I'm going to go to the Chili's with my mom. Yeah. And now she's just like awful.
She was like a cartoon mouse with glasses on.
Yeah.
That was Stephanie. And now she's like Jerry's cousin with the muscles from Tom and Jerry. Like she's all big and bad now.
Yeah. Jerry's cousin. Wow. So many references today. Okay. So then we hear Swole yelling in the room at Stephanie. And she's like, you let that cracker tell you what to do. And I'm going to beat her ass straight up. I'm going out of here with a bang. And she is just,
oh, shit.
And Stephanie is just sitting on her bed like, okay, Swole, that's fine. Who wants, anybody want to braid my hair? Like her.
Yeah. I'm surprised she's not selling tickets or placing bets on how bad Swole is she going to kill her or is she just going to kick her ass? I mean, I feel so bad for Jaclyn. She just feels so alone.
I know. So then we hear, now we see Amani. So Amani is upstairs in Anjali's pod. And she's like, Swole and them are planning to jump Jackie today. And the talking head Anjali goes, I'm not going to let them jump her. Like, what are you talking about? No, that can't happen.
Yeah.
The talking head Amani says, here's the thing about Swole. She's too old to antagonize people. How are you this old and this fat and you want to antagonize people?
Okay, I take it back. That was the best line of the episode. What Alice says, number 2. Because those all facts.
It's so funny. She goes, and I know the only time Swole would do it would be in the shower because she doesn't want to get put on lockdown. So we did actually see where the shower was on this episode.
Yeah.
And it looks like they are able to go and like stand behind that wall and they go behind the curtain. And I guess they go one at a time. So
can you imagine how dirty that curtain is?
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's the first thing I thought was that curtain has to be disgusting.
You got to be like dodging it while you're showering so it doesn't touch you. So the producer says, okay. So the producer comes into the cell and says, Jackie, so what's going on? And one of her cellmates who has like red hair, who seems older, whose name they never gave us, says, you should not be scared of anybody in this jail. I promise you, I'm not going to let anybody touch you. I'm not scared of anybody in here. No one's going to put their hands on you. They'll have to go through me, which was really nice.
Yeah, but is it true?
You know,
you never know. I don't want to find out personally if this person is going to be down for me or not.
And
No.
and the other cellmates are like, "Don't worry, Jackie, I'll go take a shower with you. Like, don't worry, it's okay." They're
But
all
these are
being
the
very
same
nice.
roommates that wanted to see her boobs too
Well,
in the
that's
beginning.
okay. They just want to
I
see what they're
mean,
working with. It's all right.
if you're gonna protect me, here you go.
I mean,
Get a peek, get a feel too. I
all
mean,
right.
extra protection.
Okay. So in the talking head, Angela goes, "If this goes down, like what I'm hearing, we're all gonna be fighting." And
Okay.
in talking head, Amani goes, Stephanie started all this, but then she threw her friend Jackie under the bus. So now they're
They're
being
all
like,
starting to figure it out.
Stephanie's an asshole.
Yep. Finally, they're seeing it. Like we've seen it since episode 2, but yeah.
Yeah. So Stephanie goes, "Look, the focus is off of me, so I don't give a shit. I'm just going to keep my distance from Jackie because the focus is off of me, so that's all I care about."
But to me, I'm thinking once she beats up Jackie, the focus is gonna be back on me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I don't think she's playing this game as well as she thinks she
No, I
is.
don't either. And she's going to be like,
Mm-mm.
"I didn't want to do what Jackie said, but she told me you guys were bullying me, and so I just went." I mean, it's going to be like
Mm-hmm.
that. So the COs are opening the doors. And we see Swole getting ready for the shower. And she's telling the CO, "I'm going to beat her ass over there. I'm going to beat her ass." And the CO goes, "Don't do that." And she goes, "No, yeah, Becky with the good hair over there. I'm going to beat her ass." The CO goes, "Oh, Swole. All right." Just,
I mean, this person is threatening
yeah.
physical harm to someone else. Now you lock Jackie up for like saying 10 words.
Yeah.
Here's someone threat. Here we go again. The difference in how people are treated.
Yeah.
Swole should have been on lockdown for saying that shit.
Yeah. But they think Swole is just a hoot. And then Jackie is like a menace. And Jackie literally was like, "Why can't we have paintings up on our wall to make our space look better?"
They
That's
got
what,
Swole in her big ass draws, threatening to beat this girl up. And I think she will.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So in the talking head, Jackie's crying and she goes, "All of this is going to escalate into a huge fight, between a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people. And I'm going to have to do what I have to do." So she gets on the phone, she calls Justin and she goes, "It's time for me to come home. There's a whole entire pot of people about to fight. And I got to get the fuck out of here." And it's all because, this is Swole versus people taking it for me. And I'm going to, and I get her point was like, I can do
Yeah.
something to take, although if they all got in their mind that they're going to fight, then they're going to fight,
They're
even
gonna
if
fight. Yeah.
Jacqueline's gone. So we see Swole looking at her like crazy again.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks around and puts her arms up on her head to show the distress signal. So they pull her out.
Okay. But you got to go back to the phone call, Mary Payne.
Okay, what else?
Her husband does not want her to come home. He was like, "I think you got 60 more days in you. I think you could do another 60, 59 at the least. Come on now." Well, his girlfriend's over in the bed. Oh, is she on her way home? Is she coming home? Like, he does not. He's like, I mean, everyone gets beat up in a lifetime. You can take it. Like, he does not want her home.
She
I
did
felt
say,
so bad
"Do
for
you want
her.
me to get my ass beat?" And he's like, "I guess not."
Well,
I guess
I
not.
mean,
Fine.
yeah.
So they pull her out, and the talking head, she says, "I have been bullied and ridiculed
Yeah.
and put on lockdown and thrown around like a rag doll while other people
Yeah.
in here do whatever the fuck they please.
It's true.
So I want out." She says, "I can't allow all these women to stand up for me and fight. They're already in trouble, and some of them are innocent. And depending on
Right.
how bad the fight is, you could get additional time. And I'm not going to
Right.
allow these ladies who have families to get additional time added when it's something that I can control because that would be
Yeah.
unethical."
Yeah.
And she says, "My time here has come to an end." So black screen of death. For safety reasons, she's being moved to a lockdown unit overnight. So I'm sure they
Mm-hmm.
came in and said, like, "We're putting her in lockdown because we've heard there's going to be a fight
Something's
because of
going
her."
down.
Yeah. Now, what we need to know is this. What did they tell the officers when someone needs to leave? Does production go out and say, "We're understanding through this inmate that there's a huge fight about to happen, so you as the officers need to protect her"? Or how did they get her put into lockdown if the officers don't know? You know what I mean? The officers definitely don't
Good
know she's
question.
special because they've treated her terribly, you know?
Yeah, I just assume they would tell her, "Hey, she's being released," but we also heard that there's shit that's about to go down. So since she's getting ready to be released, let's just put her in this holding cell or whatever till tomorrow. I don't know.
But, like, it would have to be from the sheriff down to say
Yeah,
she's being released because nobody else knows but the sheriff.
right. I don't know. That's a good question.
Um, so we see Jaclin talking through the wall to production and saying, honestly, I just feel sad because I didn't get to say goodbye to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
that makes me sad. So then we see a CO coming in to her pod with the female inmate who I guess is on cleanup duty. And they take all of Jackie's stuff and they go, no, Jackie's leaving. She's going to intake. So I don't know if that means they think she's going to intake to go to prison or
To
what.
prison. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Jackie's crying and she's saying, I felt awful that I'm leaving. I feel awful that I'm leaving my friends here. And I hope the girls know I wasn't there to snitch on them. I was there to stand up for them because they need a voice,
Yeah.
not Swole, but everybody else.
Everyone else but Swole and her diaper.
So all the women are wondering, God, I wonder where she went. Like, what happened? And they're all like, this sucks for her. Like, we feel bad for Jackie. And, and the talking head, Angela goes, this really sucks. It really sucks that she felt she had to leave because a lot of people had her back.
Right. And I don't think she felt like it, though.
I think she felt like it, but she felt like now I'm going to have 20 people on each side fighting because Swole versus me. And yeah. So the talking head, Stephanie goes, Jackie, she just dug her hole deeper than what she could get out of. She must have been scared for her life. Like, she left because she couldn't handle it. I couldn't care less. One day you can be a memory and the next day you're history to me. I don't care. And at the end of the day, I'd be so happy to know that I finished the whole 60 days and she went home and I didn't. That would really make me feel great.
God, I've never wanted to see a person get beat up so bad in my life.
Why is she such an asshole specifically to Jackie?
Dude, I don't know.
She really,
I don't know if it's
really
a jealousy thing or what. I don't know. But she's had a hard on for her since day one.
It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
So the talking head,
Stephanie's just a fucking weirdo.
Maybe. But talking head, Jaclin goes, I do think Stephanie intentionally made me the target of Swole.
Thank God you finally see that Stephanie is a horrible human being, but it took you almost losing your life to figure it out.
She goes, and she's going to be left to the wolves, but she'll have to figure it out without me. And I think she used me to gain respect. And that was wrong.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So then we see Stephanie getting into the shower and her hair looks really short. So everything she's they've taken her extensions from her and they haven't rebraided her hair.
Yeah.
And the talking head, she goes, at the end of the day, I was the one stuck in the pod with Swole. So if something was going to happen, well, okay, you might find out.
Yep.
Okay. So now we go over to Angela. So Angela, the production goes into their room and they have all these orange peels. It's like they get the orange peels, they dry them out, and then they wrap it in toilet paper to smoke it, and they say it's like a cigarette. I didn't get it either.
I didn't get that at all. It looks like fucking potpourri they're smoking. Like, I didn't get it.
Is it like, in high school we smoked clove cigarettes? Does that come from
maybe
orange
that's
peels?
What it's close to. Maybe. I still just wouldn't trust to smoke an orange
out of toilet paper. I don't understand.
Can you imagine your lungs? Oh my God. My lungs are already delicate. Like, no, thank you. No puff pass here.
So it's like a cigarette, they say. And then, of course, we see, in prison, it's illegal to smoke anything.
Anything, yeah.
And Angela goes, oh, my God, the smoking. That was like happiness. So happy.
The girls don't even need the weed. How would they react if they had the weed in there?
She was like, oh, it was just like so great. And then we see Amani and another inmate both have their faces painted like cats. Why?
It was so random. It's just like, is it Halloween in there? Like, what?
Did they fall asleep and they lost a bet?
Know.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know. They're kitty cats.
It was funny. And they're going, oh my God, like you can smell the smoke through the vents. Like one person smokes and the other person waves it. I'm like, that's not getting rid of the smoke. It's just dissipating it.
And it's so funny to see them flipping out. I mean, it probably smells like citrus in their room where you've got the boys over there with a full blown, you can't even see there's so much fucking smoke in the air.
Yeah.
And the girls are just worried about an orange scent.
And they're like doing this and the other ones are waving and then and they're waving. Oh, and the guys are just like having like, in the words of Alan, a full Snoop Dogg toke party.
Yeah. Yeah.
So an officer comes up And so they've thrown and hidden everything around. And the officer
Mhm.
comes up and tells them, all right, everybody step out of the room. We're going to figure this out, right? And face the wall. So they come out and they're all facing the wall and they're like laughing and talking to each other. And the officers are
Almost
going
like
like,
they're high
yeah, it's almost like they
or
were high.
giggly. Yeah.
And the officer's like, I can smell it. And they're like, we're going to find that lighter. And they're like, oh, because they can't find it. And they said, we know that Q has the lighter. She
Mhm.
went down to the other room, which is pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
So Angela goes, it's like a real family. I see nothing. I say nothing. I protect my family. And she goes, and the longer I stay in here, the more I feel like an inmate. Because she's
Yeah,
got girlfriends. She's in there
yeah. She's
smoking. Yeah,
thriving. Yeah, she's really thriving. And unlike Stephanie, she's likable.
correct. And everybody likes her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone likes her. And they're a little bit scared of her because she's got like muscles and shit like that.
No, true. Stephanie can only offer up her hair, and that was 3 weeks ago.
And that is all she had. And it's gone. Take it from my
Okay.
scalp.
Let's go to Matt, Johnny, and Emmanuel in the 600. Okay. So we see some guys joking around with Tebow playing cards, and Matt is talking to himself in his cell. He's going, this place is a cast of characters, disgusting yet compelling. I hate everyone and I love everyone. And then he says, just word salad. It's just word
Yes.
salad. He goes,
Yes.
this scenario is calculated to bring out the worst in me. And as of late with Tebow, it's just not good for me because if I continue, I know what will happen. And I don't want to be put in a position where I will really do something on camera that I am capable of doing. And if I get in a fight, then my son becomes a target because they know he's my son. And I promise that will happen. I'm an untenable situation. How could I do that to my son? Oh, it takes my breath away. Then we see him in his cell. Cha, 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 cha.
Always.
Watch out.
Well, he's gotta keep those skills up, Mary Payne. You know what I mean? There could be a sign language fight out there, and he's gotta be ready.
It is so stupid.
It's so stupid. And here's the thing. All of the scenarios he keeps talking about, he's creating inside of his own head. Tebow is not even paying attention to this guy.
Tebow is not plotting to beat him up.
Not at all. Like, Tebow doesn't even fucking look at this guy and his greasy hair. Like,
no.
Everything he is creating inside of his own head. Tebow's loud, he's obnoxious, but ignore him. Johnny doesn't have a problem with ignoring him.
It is hilarious. He was in there doing his moves, and he's talking to himself again. And he goes, I'm the man in the saddle. I'm alpha. Watch out. Watch out.
I have a feeling Matt is like my mom. Like when he comes home from work, he watches Bonanza. What all? Those fucking Western.
Bonanza.
I feel like watching Lonesome Dove. Let's watch that. Just like all this, he's so unnecessary.
He is so ridiculous. So
he really is.
Johnny says, this is now a separate subject. Johnny goes, I don't know, something's going on with Bucci, but who knows? He was slamming the hell out of the phone the other day. And the talking head, Emmanuel goes, I was hoping the outburst would make them make me seem like one of them. And it worked. Now everybody was asking me, are you okay? Are you good? And now everyone's leaving me alone. I don't think there's a target on my back anymore, but I'm going to keep vigilant.
Okay. Because they think you're crazy.
Because I think you're nuts.
Yeah.
And in the talking head, Johnny goes, for Bucci to act that way, maybe he was trying to show some dominance, but I don't know, man. I get so agitated with Bucci talking about how he lived in the ghetto. No, he didn't. He has no idea. Johnny's like,
there's nothing hood about him at all. Nothing. The most hood thing he did was slam that damn phone.
That's right. And then he went to like punch the wall, but he was like,
it was like pew, 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 pew. Yeah.
Johnny goes, he's just fake.
Yeah. Okay. It's so obvious.
So now we see Matt and Johnny together sitting down to eat. And Johnny sees a bag of clothes on the table and he just puts it on the floor because he's sitting there to eat.
Right.
And a guy named Tay comes up. I was like, oh, how dare you? That's my sister's grandmother named Tay.
Oh.
Tay comes up and says, who knocked my shit on the ground, bro? And Matt goes, I don't know. I didn't do it. And he goes, well, you're the only one here because Johnny's like gotten up.
Yeah.
And Matt goes, "Don't you come at me like that. Don't you ever come at me like that again. I didn't touch that bag. You don't accuse me of anything."
You
Wow.
would think someone had just accused him of murder.
I mean, so Tay goes over and tells Tebow, like, "What the fuck
Mm-hmm.
with this guy?" Right?
Yeah.
Then we see some guys talking through the door, and Matt goes, "I figured it out. They're going to target my son. They're going to target Andrew."
They're not
They're
even
not.
thinking about what they are dealing drugs over there. They're not thinking about Andrew at all. Like
No.
I said before, he's creating everything. He is half a crazy person. I'm convinced of it.
He goes, "I feel I'm a target in here, and they're gonna have to get rid of this gang in here, and if not, I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap." So
Just
he's in
tap.
just tap, just put
Just
us all
tap.
out of our
Yeah.
misery.
Yes, just tap.
So he's in his cell telling Johnny, "I'm so worried about my son." The talking head Johnny
This
goes,
has been like the best experience from Andrew ever.
"He's got
Once
so
he
many
got over the whole
friends."
I might be gay thing, he's
Yeah.
been thriving over there. He literally is not thinking about his dad at all.
No, he
No.
doesn't think about him.
Mm-mm.
So he's telling Johnny, "I'm so worried about my son." And the talking head Johnny goes, "This is every day. This is every day in the
Yeah.
streets, but Matt has never been exposed to it. It's too much for." I mean, Johnny's
No.
like, "Nobody is thinking about your son."
No.
Johnny's like, "This is everyday life. You're making such a spectacle out of everything. You're drawing
Yes,
so much
he
attention
is.
to yourself."
Yes.
And you see we don't even have a storyline for Johnny because he has just stayed under the radar.
He's just staying out. He's actually doing what he's supposed to do. Whereas this method actor over here is just acting a clown every goddamn scene that we see him in. I don't
Oh my
get it.
God, method
It's like,
actor.
just stop.
So Matt goes, "If Tebow goes, I stay. It's as simple as that. And if somebody doesn't move him out, I tap. I tap." Okay. But here's
Tap.
the thing.
'Cause
But
you
here's
don't
the
get to
thing.
determine like who gets moved.
But all those other people that are in there are getting good information with
Yeah.
this Tebow and the Bloods and everything. So they don't, okay, great. Get the fuck out of here.
He has not gathered any information to report back to the CEO.
No,
No,
none.
no, to
None.
the producers, none at all.
Um, Okay, so now it's like the next day or whatever. Tebow is walking around talking about like, "You owe me 3 things. I owe you whatever." He's doing
Yeah.
his bullying thing. And then Matt goes to talking to his like, "Why is he still here? Why is he still with us? Why is the jail letting Tebow run amok like he has? If somebody doesn't move him out, I may have to beat the living tar out of him."
Okay, so 2 things are not gonna happen. You're not gonna dictate that he's gonna be moved, and you sure as hell are not gonna beat the tar out of anything but maybe that mattress in your fucking room. That's it.
Oh my God.
People
He's like,
would laugh at Matt if Matt tried to run up on him.
I'm sorry. I'm sending a text to Kimberly to let her know I'm running late
Okay.
for our next event. Okay.
Somebody
So
said, "We're almost done. We're
am I
almost done."
done? So it's hilarious. So he goes, "I'm gonna beat the living tar out of him." I'm like, "Okay." you
Okay,
you
okay.
against 12 blood gang members.
Yeah, that's really gonna
Okay,
happen.
great. He goes, "I came here to make a difference in people's lives. There's just too much drama here." So he's telling Johnny, "I don't want to. I don't want to have to hurt him. I don't want to have to hurt him. I came here to help people, but somehow it's gotten turned around." He starts
He
crying.
just starts crying. He starts crying. And here's the unfortunate thing. He can't even use his greasy ass hair to dry the tears
Yeah.
because it's so fucking greasy.
Johnny goes, "It's okay,
Okay.
man." Like, okay.
Yeah.
And the talking head, he goes, "You could tell Matt is a strong guy, but this is too much for him. Like, he shouldn't. This is not
He's
for the weak."
making it too much for him.
Yeah.
He maybe start a reading program. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some guys over there who would fucking love that. But no, you're acting like you're fucking part of the cartel and you got to Tebow all the time to see what his next move is going. It's ridiculous at this point. It's time for him to go. But he won't go. He's not going to go.
Well, we see another day now, it seems, because Matt's hair seems a little bit cleaner and he's put it in kind of like a low bun.
And when you say a little bit cleaner, like the smallest speck of clean
He
is how much
definitely
cleaner
he
his hair
washed it, but I don't know how much soap he used.
No soap was used. He just ran it underneath water.
And he's saying, I pride myself in being able to think and assess situations, but this is not one. My son is in mortal threat because of me.
Okay.
My son is in mortal threat
Yeah.
because of me. That is not proper English, sir.
Well, half the stuff he says isn't.
I mean, he he thinks he's using
Yes.
these big words.
Yeah.
At least Emmanuel uses big words and they make sense.
They're
You know?
because he's educated.
Yeah.
I think Matt thinks that he's still talking to the members of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir over here. It's like, no, you're actually on television sounding this stupid. You
so
really
stupid. So the talking head Johnny goes, Matt says he's worried about Andrew getting jumped. And I feel bad for him because I would never let my son do this, but or I'd pick the
are. Because I care about my son.
pick a
Yeah.
different son. Now, when they're showing this scene, I know you didn't see this, and I don't know if I took a
No.
screenshot of it. There was a guy
Okay.
whose face was so beat up.
Oh.
There was a
No, I
guy,
didn't see it.
he was just let me see if I can find it. He was just sitting there
I did not
talking,
see it.
and his face was so beat up. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I know I took a screenshot. And I can't even tell if this was a screenshot that I
What's the
took.
funniest part is that I didn't notice it.
No, this is Sumit and
No.
Jenny. That's a different one. It was wild. The guy was sitting there and literally had cut and blood all over his face. He's
Oh
like,
no.
"Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." He's just talking to his friends, like, "Hey." It seemed to
good.
be that guy, the
Yeah,
white
he got beat up
guy
last week.
that got beat
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. The
It
goofy
seemed to be
guy.
that guy. Mhm.
Yeah.
It seemed to be
All
goofy
the
guy.
swelling and stuff, you can see it now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's who it seemed to be. Okay. So Matt says, I would take Tebow out, then I would have hell to pay. So I gotta go. We see him put his
Okay.
hands doing the distress
Yeah.
signal. And it says, Matt gives the distress signal for the third time since entering the program. Just such shade.
It was
this
so
guy.
shady. That is
So
so
he
funny.
tells he goes and he sits in the production thing. He goes, being in the pod has become a mortal threat to my son. And I worry that my reaction to violence will be to act in kind. Nobody's trying to put any violence on you.
Not even a little bit.
I mean,
He's not even been threatened.
and
Nor has his son.
he says, I want Andrew to be safe, so I'm going to follow my sword. And, I'm conflicted because I know how much Andrew wants me here, but I'm doing this for him. Saying goodbye to Andrew will be the most devastating moment of my life. Really, my whole life.
He's not dead. He's not in a casket and you're saying goodbye to him. Like, you're not even going to be able to say goodbye to him because Andrew's going to stay.
What are you talking about?
Such an idiot. Like, it just doesn't make sense at all.
All right, so next time on, we see Bucci, Emmanuel, yelling at the CO saying, what makes you think you're better than me? And the CO says, I'm better than you because I'm out.
Because I'm not in jail.
Because I'm not in jail, you dummy. And then Johnny says, Bucci, he's just always making a whole big scene, right?
Yep.
Poor Johnny's like, why am I in here with Matt
and
Bucci?
The whole thing. He's like, can I please get sent over to another pod because this is utterly ridiculous in here. It's too much.
God,
it is too much.
Poor Johnny. And we see Emmanuel going, don't judge me just because I'm black. And
they're
the officers,
judging you. Even the black people are judging you in there because you're acting a goddamn fool.
The black officers are like, the black officers are like, do you see that we're also black? Okay. Back to Matt being dramatic. Choosing to leave your son in jail in Fulton County. That's trauma. That's trauma.
He acts like they're in a cell together. Like you have no idea what's going on over there with Andrew.
None.
Andrew's good.
Andrew's fine. Good. He's having a good time.
He feels more accepted over there than he does at home with Matt.
He's teaching people how to read. He's got a blood as a cellmate. He's thriving.
He's probably going to be teaching them different languages. He's going to be teaching math to his new cellmate. I mean, he's got it going on over there.
Yeah,
he's got a whole educational center going over there.
class
God.
starts at 9 a.m. So
Exactly.
then we see him talking to Andrew through the wall. So I guess he's telling him he's going to go. And then we see another party up and popping in the girls' dorm, just popping. And the talking head, Angela says, I'm drunk and I'm drugged. And I'm like, holy crap. And in a
Shit.
sense, I'm betraying everyone inside of that facility by doing this. But then we see Angela and Gabrielle making out at the party while everybody cheers.
I feel like they could go do that in the shower. Why does it have to be like in front of everybody?
I don't know. They'd whoosh, whip that shower curtain over. What you doing in there, girls? I don't
I
know.
don't think those CEOs would give a fuck. I don't.
They might. No, they probably don't.
I don't think so at all.
They
No.
probably like Angela. She seems cool.
Yeah. Let her
Mm.
slide this time. Literally, let her slide.
Ugh. It's interesting though, because several people have written me to say that if any of these people in the 60 days in program do something that is illegal, then they will catch a charge and be in jail for real. So if Angela is going to get caught drinking and doing drugs, then she is going to catch a charge and be there for real.
I think she's okay with being there for real.
Well, as long as Gabrielle's there, she's good to go.
Well, here's the thing. They're going to be separated at some point because they're just in jail.
Yeah.
Gabrielle's going to go to prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then what? I don't know.
Then what?
Don't know.
God bless. Well, I am getting more and more excited for this to end so we can see like how they do like a tell-all reunion and we can.
You're sure they do that though?
Yes. Several people told
You're
me.
positive they do it. Okay.
Yeah. People say that they sit them all down at the end and they're able to say if they've spoken to those people on the inside and if they know the updates on like, where is Swole, that kind of thing.
I think we all know where Swole is.
I don't know where Swole is. Swole is wreaking havoc in a ladies' prison somewhere or running the joint.
Swole is either in prison or she's signing up for my 600-pound life. One or the other. That's where Swole is. Nowhere in the middle.
You are so wrong for that, Keisha. That is.
Well, I want her to get help.
Do you?
Yes. When my fat ass was real fat, I needed help. And they rolled me right on in there to that surgery room and said, flip, flip, flip. That's all this Swole needs. That's why she's so angry. She's like, her ankles hurt.
I think she's angry because she doesn't have any teeth. And probably her whole family has abandoned her because she acts like that.
I don't know. I mean, get skinny, get fine, get a new family. You know what I mean? There's a world of wonder out there. Then if you get your own show, you might get new teeth too. Just look what it did for the Slayton sisters. There's hope.
Oh, Keisha. One of them got bit by a camel, and the other one got arrested for meth.
Now they're both out. They just had a wedding. One of us got new teeth. One of us got a new husband. It just all works out.
Did the one that needed the new teeth with the one tooth, did she get new teeth?
Yes, thank God.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need to go look up a picture because I was upset looking at her. I was upset with her turkey gobbler and upset with her one tooth.
She got that fixed.
She did?
Yeah, she got that fixed. I keep telling you.
Oh,
you
for her.
How by not watching the weight loss stories? Yes, they're trashy, disgusting at times, but
it makes me sad. They make me sad.
I love going through the struggle because you've never been really fat, so you don't understand the struggle. To me, it's personal. It's close to the heart.
I know. I get it. I've been kind of fat.
How much was kind of fat? No, don't say it because people will be DMing us.
No. I mean, for I've been 35 pounds overweight. Hell, thank you, COVID. Yeah.
I was almost 400 pounds.
Well, we've discussed that. It's so hard for me to believe. You've even shown me pictures. And I'm like, that's not how much you weighed. Look how great you looked. No.
The funniest thing is my brother's fiance, when we call them Fat Keisha pictures, and I'll send her one. She's like, no. Like one time she was in shock and I saw the look of shock on her face. She's like, there's no way. I'm like, it was ways. That was me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is shocking. It is shocking. Speaking of, everybody needs to be following Keisha over on social media. She does a lot of like fun posts about how to dress over 40. And some she's like, this is from Shein, this is from Amazon. And I was very upset the other day with your post saying that you don't ever wear socks. And did you see what I wrote?
A lot of people, someone goes, this is just another part of Keisha's lore. So many questions came into me. I do not own a pair of socks.
Do you ever wear like tights? Like if you had to wear like
If I'm wearing
tights with the
something,
dress?
yeah, I've done that.
Okay, but not socks. But you will wear like a tights all the way up to the waist, but not socks just on the feet. Okay,
Can't do it.
listen, it's
Makes me feel like I can't
interesting.
breathe.
I mean, I sleep in socks. I put on socks with
I
my
would not be
monkey
able to sleep.
socks. Yeah, my feet
I
get
can't
so
even sleep with
cold.
pants on. I can't sleep with pants on. Like I'll have on a full blown pajama set, but as
Mhm,
soon as it's time for me to like lay it down for the night, those pants come right up. I don't care how cold it is. Can't
mm.
do it.
I do that sometimes too, though. If I'm gonna sleep, I'll put on like little shorts to sleep in instead of pants because
I
pants are
can't. I
too
can't do
long.
shorts either.
Listen,
Mm-mm.
everybody's got their thing.
And I have a lot.
And-
Yes,
um,
I do.
Everybody, make sure you're following both of us, please, on social media, The Libra Lounge with Keisha and Pink Shade Pod. And a free and nice thing you can do for any podcast you love. This one, Keisha's, any podcast you love, especially the holiday season. Just, you want to give a little gift for free. Just give a 5-star review over on Apple
Love it.
Reviews, Spotify, wherever you listen. It's always
Mhm.
appreciated, and that helps other people find us.
It's
And
true.
we'll be back next week. And don't forget, guys, Keisha and I over on the $10 level of Pink Shade Prime, we are covering a rewatch of Welcome to Plathville. And
Yeah.
people are very happy that you figured out how awful those people are with episode 1.
They didn't do a good job of trying to hide it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
It
didn't.
just gets so much
Did.
worse. It just gets so much worse.
Man,
So
it's
we're
a ride.
covering that. We're covering that. And
Mhm.
also this week will be the Seeking Sister Wife finale, covering that with Kimberly and a lot of
Which
Merrifield.
apparently I need to watch that because people were like, I can't believe you don't watch this show, Keisha. And I'm like, I've never watched an episode. They're like, you need to watch it. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give it a try.
You got to start
Okay.
from the beginning. A lot of Merrifield news coming out. Kimberly and I will be discussing.
Saw that. Okay.
And of course, tomorrow, Kimberly and I will be doing the part 4 of the TLC Happily Ever After reunion. Thank the Lord, part 4, and it's done. And this week on Pop and Bravo, I have Brian Boylan. So that's it, everybody. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And
Yes.
everybody start decorating for Christmas. I haven't started because I
Already
haven't been
did it.
home. I haven't started.
Done.
I haven't been home yet. I'm panicked. I
Don't
got to get home.
panic.
I got to
Don't
get it
panic.
done. God.
Yes.
Ah. Okay. That's it, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.